Hey guys, it's Dory. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Based on the title of this video, I'll be telling you literally the craziest thing that happened to me and how my car got hit based on the title of the video. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been walking with me, welcome back. Before you get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And grab your popcorn, grab a drink, and let's get to the story time. Around that time, I literally just moved from California to Georgia. I think for a year I was living in California. I came back home. When I came back home, I did lease my car and everything was going fine. I was grateful. I was like, God is working, God is working. I was literally feeling good, proud of myself, the fact that I did it on my own with no help. Here and there, I do Uber to make extra money and stuff like that. That day I was working, doing some Uber, making extra money, getting into my bag. My friend and my baby sister, Sativa Rose, she is a professional dancer, you guys. I love her so much. On that day, I was supposed to go to her graduation. Before I got at the house, I was ready to go to her graduation so I didn't have to go back home. After I was done working, I was driving, listening to music. On my way to her graduation, boom. That's when the car came out of nowhere and hit me. I'm gonna try to explain it the best way as I can. I was going straight and the car was turning left to go to a plaza that was next to me. So the car took going left. Of course, I did not see him. I was just going straight. I had the wide awake. So I was going straight when the car was going left. He had a SUV. His car was bigger than mine. That's all I remember. And when he did not see me and he hit me, I was trying to avoid him, but my car kind of flew a little bit and landed on the sidewalk. I was shocked, okay? I've never truly been in that car accident. It wasn't that bad when I think about it, but I've never really truly been like a car accident like that. Before I fixed my car from the first car accident that I had, which usually was my fault and everything because I made the wrong turn, my bumper kind of like messed up just a little bit. It wasn't that bad. When I was going straight and he was turning left to the plaza, the car hit me on the driver's side. Before I go further, I just want to say there's real people out there that's going through the same situation, and my situation wasn't that bad, but there are people out there that's been in a worse situation than mine. I just want to pray for those people and wish they're okay and stuff like that, because this world is messed up. The guy, he was kind of my age. I can tell he was a little bit younger than me or my age. He came over to me, even though it's a shocking situation, but sometimes we have to use our common sense. Let me just say this. If you are in a car accident and it wasn't your fault, please, if you are safe in the car, stay in the car and call the police. By the way, he was with his dad, and I can tell they were African because the dad, his accent was pretty strong. He got out the car. He was like, I've never done this before. What do you want to do? And I called my dad, and my dad, of course, advised me to call the police because I was shocked. I've never truly been like a victim to a car accident. I called everybody that could help me and stuff like that. I called the police. Do you know in movies and stuff like that, when you call the police, they be coming in like 2 seconds? That's a lie. They be lying in movies. Let me tell you why. I called the police and I explained the situation and stuff like that. They were like, oh my gosh, sorry to hear that, or you say blah blah blah. The police is on their way. Tell me why I sit there for like an hour and they never came. I had to check on the status of the call. Like, how the hell I called the police because something happened to me? I had to sit there for hours even, and I had to call the 911 to check the status of the call, if they're coming or not. That's crazy. But if I was dying, I would have died. The police could have come 20 minutes after that or 15 minutes after that. He came hours after that, and I had to check, hey, did you forget about me? Like, what? I'm telling you, that day was not my day. Guess what the police did? He let the people go before me. So the police could not confirm if my insurance was active or not. The police officer did not communicate with me. Thank God before the police came, I did get the guy insurance information. I had some problems with my sister and all that stuff. It was not my day. Like, I was crying and everything. The cop, give me a ticket. I'm the victim. But either way, he gave me a ticket and towed my car. He was not trying to communicate with me. He was not being patient with me at all. He called the tow people way before I could figure out what to do and all that stuff. He did not give me any chance or call anybody to even pick up my car and stuff like that. I know I can't drive my car, but you know, I could left the car where it's at and then figure it out, like, you know, try to figure it out. But he towed my car, and I feel like he did that to make some money off of me. But when my car was getting towed for the first time, I was crying. Everybody was looking at me. I was so embarrassed. I had to call my friend to pick me up that day. I forgot to tell you, before I call my big sister and my friend, she's a godsend. Like, I appreciate her so much. I love her so much. Like, you don't know what, like, you do not know, like, I was feeling at that moment. By the way, it was only one cop at the scene. Do you know how many times I asked the cop to drop me home and the cop act like he had somewhere better to do? Like, you a cop. You know, I can understand if he was a regular person and he's like, oh shoot, like, that's too far, but like, if I don't have a ride home, you're supposed to do that for me at least. You did not treat me well at all. If I didn't have a ride home, I was gonna be stranded after he towed my car. Everything was fine. I called my insurance. I fixed everything. I found out my insurance was active the whole time, and then it wasn't active. So it was a big mess. Long story short, the tow company that the cop called finessed me. The cop finessed me. Everybody was finessing me at this point. That's all. Thank God I get out of that situation. Everything was fine. In the name of Jesus, I had the money. I had to borrow some money to get all that done. And I just know for a fact, if you're a good person and you're truly innocent, God is going to watch out for you. One thing about God, he's going to watch out for his people, okay? Because I'm a child of God. Don't play with me. I have never truly been in a car accident besides that day and that time that I hit somebody because I was making the wrong turn. He came out of nowhere. So truly, when I think about it, he wasn't my fault, but he was my fault. But yeah. Before I got my car fixed, something crazy happened to me. It was shocking too. I was like, girl, people are crazy. Let me play it for you. This is my receipt. It says May 11th. People are crazy. Like, seriously. The craziest thing just happened to me. Well, it's not that crazy. So, I went to the gym today. I was going to the gym after work. And tonight, something told me to go back home because, you know, my headlight is not, you know, all working and stuff. And I did went to Toyota to get an estimate after work. They get to me, so I have to call the people to try to see what I can do because I have 2 dealerships right now to just choose which one to call the people. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to do that as soon as possible. But yeah, like, you know, I was driving back home because, like, I don't know, I didn't have a good feeling. So I listened to my intuition, and while I was driving back home, I was listening to some music and whoopty blah blah. And then I was just driving, and then there's this car. I don't know if he was driving in front of me all that time, but you know when you're driving, there's a car like he was driving. I think I saw this car driving, and he looks like he was like a commercial car, and he was driving and he stopped in the middle of the road. And then I'm like, what the hell? Like, what's wrong? Like, why would you stop in the middle of the road like that? And then he was driving, and then the car was coming and stuff like that. And then he was driving again. So I was like, okay, I don't know. So he was driving. Let me tell you, the emergency light wasn't on. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. The emergency light wasn't on. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what's wrong. So I'm like, why would he stop like that? Because, like, you know, because I could really, like, hit him, because you know, like when you were driving and somebody just stopped, like, you know, without no warning, with no warning, you know, stuff. But like, yeah, I almost got home, and this guy, he's probably Hispanic or something. He stopped again, and his emergency light wasn't on. And then I'm like, what is wrong? So the car behind me kind of went beside me to go, and he just got out of the car, start speaking in Spanish, literally. I'm like, sir, I do not understand nothing what you just said, but he just got out of the car, just start cursing, I think yelling at me and cursing at me. I'm like, what the hell? Like, you got some issues, buddy, but don't take it out of me. So I kind of just, you know, go beside him and go on my merry way. But anyways, like, I'm gonna not let that affect me. But it's not like it's affecting me. It's just like, wow, like, how could you stop me? Like, wow, but it's okay. That's what happened after that, and I'm okay. Like, everything is okay, by the way. One thing about me, I always find a way. And one thing about me, I'm a child of God, okay? When God knows you're innocent, when God knows your heart, he's gonna watch out for you. Like, for sure, for a fact. Because I'm safe, I'm protected. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, period, okay? I'm living my life, I'm happy, I'm at peace where I'm at. And I stay prayed up, for a fact. If you come for me, God is gonna deal with you, not me. In the voicemail, you can tell I was repeating myself. It's because I was shocked that happened to me. Like, it was a weird situation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The lesson that I learned from this video is that sometimes things happen to you that you cannot control, and the only person that can deal with it for you is God. Trust me. Stay prayed up and do you. Be yourself, and don't let nobody block your blessings, okay? That's what I got from this situation. You know, in my latest video, I told you guys I was gonna do a different hairstyle. This is what I was talking about. I did get a lot of compliments on this lock. I'm doing an amazing job, okay? So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back with more videos.